Audio Jungle.
St. Catherine woman charged with harboring a fugitive freed. Jenna Holmes, the St. Catherine woman who was charged with harboring a fugitive after being found in the company of an escapee from the Constant Spring police lockup, has been freed on charges. When 21-year-old Holmes appeared before the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday, the court conceded that a case could not be made out against her. Holmes, otherwise called Shamara, was then freed by acting senior parish court judge Janelle Nelson Gale. Defense attorney Dennis Hinson, in her submission to the court during Holmes' initial appearance, said Holmes was not aware that Talik Chambers had escaped from police custody. The lawyer had submitted that to the form of case, Holmes would not have to assist him with accommodation and being aware that he had escaped, and none of that was established. Chambers was among 7 inmates who escaped from the Constant Spring police lockup in August. He was recaptured on August 20 in Waterloo, St. Catherine, while in the company of Holmes, the mother of his 2 children. Holmes was arrested and subsequently charged with harboring a fugitive. Handyman accused of stabbing man during argument. A 21-year-old handyman who is accused of stabbing a man during an argument in St. Anne has been charged with wounding with intent. Charge is Amani Grant, otherwise called TG, of Hydel Park in St. Catherine. Reports are that about 11:30 p.m. on February 24, an argument developed between Grant and a man alongside Armadale Main Road in Alexandra, St. Anne. During the confrontation, Grant allegedly brandished a knife and inflicted stab wounds to the man's upper body. The injured man was assisted to hospital, where he was treated and admitted. The incident was later reported to the police, and following an investigation, Grant was taken into custody, where he was subsequently charged. A court date for him is being arranged. Man charged after confessing to convenience store robbery. A St. James man who admitted to holding up a convenience store in Hopewell, Hanover on Sunday, August 24, has been charged with robbery with aggravation. He is 27-year-old Norman Burton. Reports are that about 4:50 p.m., Burton and another man went into the convenience store off a service station and allegedly brandished a firearm and pointed it at the security guard. It is further alleged that the men then demanded cash from the cash register amounting to $30,000 and 4 bottles of assorted liquor before escaping in the area. The police were summoned and an investigation was launched. Burton was later taken into custody based on information received and charged after admitting to the offense. The court date is being finalized. Trade unions look forward to resuming wage talks with returning JLP government. Trade unions have indicated that they are looking forward to resuming wage talks with the returning Jamaica Labour Party government. The Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions, JCTU, congratulated the JLP and its leader, Dr. Andrew Holness, on the victory following the general election. The umbrella group, comprising 11 unions, also congratulated all other elected officials. JCTU President St. Patrice Ennis noted that the unions which represented public sectors have reaffirmed their commitment to unity, constructive dialogue, and shared responsibility as the parties move forward together in building a stronger, more equitable Jamaica. Ennis and the JCTU believes that the success of the nation rests on genuine collaboration between government, workers, and employers. He said in this new chapter of leadership, the unions call for an open and respectful partnership that places the welfare of Jamaican workers at the heart of national development. In particular, the JCTU looks forward to continuing discussion on wage reform and other critical labor issues with the Prime Minister-elect and his cabinet. Mr. Ennis said the unions are committed to ensuring that the voices of workers are heard and that the policies reflect the principles of fairness, justice, and sustainable growth. He said the JCTU pledges to work with partnership with all stakeholders to advance Jamaica's economic resilience by increasing productivity to achieve sustainable economic growth. The JCTU president added that it is imperative that the unions continue to strengthen protections for workers and foster a future of dignity and opportunity for every citizen.
As you know, we have been engaged in wage negotiations regarding public sector workers. And there are many other critical issues that we have to deal with in terms of labor reform and the betterment of Jamaican workers throughout the country. And we believe that this new government that is to be formed offers a good step forward in terms of what sort of insight and a reset in terms of how we tackle these problems. We've been engaged in dialogue before, but we believe that it provides even more opportunities to engage for the betterment of Jamaican workers. We were instructed, the executive body, to issue such a statement conveying our congratulations and our intent to work in conjunction with the government to make sure that we improve the standard of living and improve productivity for Jamaicans and the country at large.
PSOG says Wednesday's election shows that democracy is alive in Jamaica. The Private Sector Organization of Jamaica, PSOG, says Wednesday's election shows that democracy is alive in Jamaica. In an interview with reporters, President of the PSOG, Siaga, congratulated Jamaica Labour Party for its success at the polls. He said the job at hand is to improve production. Meantime, Mr. Siaga called for a greater consensus between both parties now that more members of the opposition will be in Parliament.
So, as the president of the PSOG, I'm very happy that we had a free and fair election. I'm happy that there was no violence. I'm happy that the contest was done in good spirit, and people got to exercise their right to vote. We are happy to work with whomsoever won the election, so we're happy to work with the JLP. We're happy to work with them to continue down the path that they were going. What our focus now is on growth. We need to grow the economy in a real and meaningful way. And we hope that there will be consensus as we have a much stronger parliament now that the opposition has as many seats as they do. So all in all, we're happy with what has happened, and we will be working towards making Jamaica a better place by having more intense growth and by having the assurance that we're going to be all working together. So yeah, we're okay.
Education Ministry offers cybersecurity training and certification program for youth. The Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information, in collaboration with the Organization of American States (OAS), is offering a national cybersecurity youth training and certification program. The program is open to Jamaican nationals between the ages of 18 and 25 who reside locally and have a strong interest in information technology (IT) and/or cybersecurity. A bulletin issued by the ministry stated that this program, which is scheduled to run from September 29, 2025 to March 31, 2026, aims to equip young Jamaicans with cutting-edge skills in cybersecurity and information technology. To be delivered in a hybrid format, virtual and in person, the training will be facilitated by the globally renowned SANS Institute, a leader in cybercrime education and certification. Participants will be immersed into two core courses: computers, technology, and security training. Also, artificial intelligence, security essentials for business leaders. According to the bulletin, these courses are designed to offer technical cybersecurity training, hands-on simulations, and real-world security scenarios. Upon completion, participants will also have the opportunity to pursue the Global Information Assurance Certification, a prestigious globally recognized industry credential, at no cost. The program includes a robust professional development component featuring curriculum variety, development workshops, interview techniques, and personalized mentorship from cybersecurity experts at the OAC and SANS Institute. Only 30 candidates will be selected for this competitive program. Interested individuals invited to register by completing the application form. Applicants must also submit a CV and complete an aptitude test to determine suitability and interest in the program. The application deadline is September 14, 2025. For additional information, individuals may call 876-579-9704 or send an email to gina.garden at msn.gov.jm to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.